Hi there! Hello everybody and welcome to Big Face TV. Hi guys, how you doing? Hope you're enjoying your day and welcome back to Physic's Weekly Window. Today guys, I have some spicy stories. I'm talking about prime material. It's going to be a good laugh, so stick with me, and if you enjoy the video, please do leave a like and subscribe if you want to help support this bitch. So I just want to say before I start the video, thank you so much to everyone that has supported me over the past couple of months. I can't thank you enough. I appreciate it so much. My channel has reached another milestone, which is 100,000 total views. Really pleased about that. I know other channels will make that in a day, but for me it's pretty special. So thank you so much guys. I've kind of got past this wall that I was stuck at as well. Things are kind of grooving along smoothly. So I'm going to try my best to get daily uploads going this week. I'm going to have far more indie horror playthroughs coming because I found some pretty decent games, so I'll be doing them. I will also be doing Limbo. As well as that, I may be starting a little Twitch channel soon, but I will need your help with that guys because I don't know a single thing about streaming. So, without further ado, let's roll that frickin' intro. So today's video is actually entirely comprised of response videos. We're going to be taking a look at Onision's response to Shane Dawson's recent video discussing him as a person. I thought this would be a very interesting thing to have a look at on this channel because so many times I have done videos about Onision talking about Shane, and it would be actually quite interesting to see what Shane has to say about Onision in this situation and see how Onision reacts. I'm sure he won't be childish. I'm sure he won't be an immature little baby whining like he always does. Aside from that, we are going to be having a look at Jake Paul's apology to the Martinez Twins. As I predicted, miraculously, it's an absolute joke. It's nonsense, it's bullshit. As well as that, we're going to be taking a look at the Martinez Twins' response to Jake Paul's apology. So we're going to be having a look at the Martinez Twins' response to Jake Paul's response to the Martinez Twins. This is getting rather convoluted. It's going to be a day of response videos, which could be quite interesting, but I wanted to focus on these today because I've been talking about these subjects recently, and maybe this will tie up some of the loose ends, some of the bits of information that I wasn't quite sure of. So it could be quite an interesting day. As I said earlier, please do leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy. So let us first begin by taking a look at Onision's response to Shane Dawson's video. It's ridiculous. He can't get a joke. His robot programming doesn't allow him to understand jokes. This is another thing. This is another little idea about him possibly being a sociopath because he can't tell when people are joking. He takes things too seriously. There's just certain ways that he thinks that is just so different from everyone else. You can also see how grand his narcissism is within this video as well. He is so up his own arse, it's incredible. So let's take a look.
First off, I'm the type of person, if you screw me over, I hold on to it for a very long time. And the reason people hold on to getting screwed over for a very long time is so they don't get screwed over again.
Yeah, I've kind of noticed that you hold on to things for too long. You definitely do that. You definitely keep grudges, and yes, you're right. People do hold on to things like that because they don't want that to happen again. But this is this is such a long time ago, Greg. It really is. This was going back so many years. It's not a relevant thing anymore, and you should have moved on. You most definitely should have moved on.
But this is the fundamental misunderstanding of Shane Dawson when it comes to me. You're about to hear it.
That nobody would see coming. Like, I would make alliances with people who hate me. For example, you have an...
Okay, first off, I don't hate Shane Dawson. This is part of the fundamental misunderstanding. I have a problem with Shane in the sense that I took our friendship way too seriously.
Yes, you did take it too seriously. You've done this before, you did this with Andy Biersack. In that case, it was a bit different because that was literally solely a business relationship. With Shane, I understand that you guys were a bit more friendly with each other. But for me, it is not in any way surprising that he was starting to become a bit more distant from you, that he wanted to spend less time with you. Standing you up, I don't condone those actions. I think that's a pretty crappy thing to do, no matter what you think of the person. But I am really not surprised that he wanted to spend less time with you and do less collaborations with you, because you were becoming a scumbag in the public eye. Well, not just in the public eye, you were generally becoming a scumbag. Well, you weren't becoming a scumbag, but people were suddenly starting to realise how much of a scumbag you are. More and more horrible things were being found out about you, so it is hardly surprising that Shane Dawson, who had pretty much a business relationship with you, stopped wanting to do business with you. I am fully aware that you don't hate Shane Dawson. I think Shane Dawson is aware that you don't hate him. You've got a bit of an unnatural obsession with him, but no, I know you don't hate him, but you have been a very crappy friend to him. You've been a shitty person to him, especially lately. But as far as I'm aware, no, obviously you don't hate him, but you've done things to him that someone that hated him would do.
I wouldn't be good at what I do. I'm not even necessarily good at what I do, algorithm or whatever on YouTube, but I wouldn't be as decent at what I do if I just ignored what everyone's talking about and just did my own thing constantly. I need to pay attention to what you guys want to talk about, and that's why we're here.
Yeah, but no one wants to hear you body shaming Shane Dawson. No one wants to hear you obsessing over him, making plenty of videos. This you called me obsessive, and this is at a point where I haven't made anywhere near as many videos as you've made on Shane Dawson.
I was just very disappointed repeatedly in the guy, and that's why I distanced myself from him, because it was so f***ing tragic to have somebody who literally says that they're your friend fucking betray you like that repeatedly. I don't like being stood up, which is why I don't belong in LA. I do not at all ever belong anywhere near LA, because I'm not that type of person. If I say I'm gonna be somewhere, I'm gonna fucking be there. You know, that's the kind of guy I am. And that's not, like, if you are the type of person who just will say, yeah, we should hang out sometime, and not mean it, if you're the type of person who will be like, hey, yeah, let me know when your flight lands and we'll hang out, and you don't mean it, then you belong in LA. That's the type of person you are, the f***ing liar.
I know you don't hate him, but when you say shit like this, when you call him a liar, when you call him a fraud, when you publicly shame him, is it in any way surprising that he thinks you hate him?
Or the person who is really shitty at making plans. A lie is when you know that you're not telling the truth and you speak it anyway, okay? So maybe he planned on being there where I landed. Maybe he planned on hanging out with me those multiple times when he implied that he would, but didn't.
So you're publicly admitting to the fact that this could have been a couple of situations where something went wrong, blah, blah, blah. Yes, that's still bad communication on his part, but is that something you need to hold a grudge over for about 5 years now, and consistently make videos where you bully him? Yes, you bully him.
And he already apologized for these things. He apologized for disappointing me or whatever.
I'm literally editing the video now, and I just noticed that... something that I didn't notice before. Greg said that Shane has literally apologized for this. But you were literally saying only seconds ago that you're a forgiving person, and that if someone apologizes, then you'll be alright with them.
But the problem is that I also forgive so long as that person, says sorry and wants to make things right.
So that's a load of crap, isn't it? He actually apologized for this as well. He apologized for what could have been a simple misunderstanding. And you throw him under the bus with these stupid videos. He doesn't deserve any of this. He has done nothing wrong in this situation. You have blown this all sky high out of proportion, like you always do. Back to the video.
So, like, I don't see how I could hate him for that.
Hissy. That guy talks about me in every single video.
I've made thousands of videos, and I've talked about Shane in maybe both hate and love videos, like the ones that are negative and positive, not necessarily hate videos, but the ones that are both negative or have negativity and positivity max over the last 10 years, like 30.
Yes, Greg, that's what us humans call a joke. I understand that your robot programming might not be used to those kind of things, but that was an exaggeration. He didn't literally mean that, and it's definitely a necessary exaggeration. I'm just watching the comments pop up, and it's really funny. There is a stark contrast between absolute Onision fanboys that will accept anything that he does, and then on the other end you've got realistic people that are like, it's a joke. Do you know what a joke is? It's a joke. Have you heard of one of those things? When people aren't being serious? Yeah, it's a joke, mate.
Okay, maybe it was just something cutesy.
Obviously, there's like a very public thing where he hates me. So,
You don't know why, because you don't listen. Oh my god.
what I would do is publicly in the house, I'd have like a fight with him, and I'd be like, stop that.
No, I'm not in the fake drama. Oh, like here's the thing. So Shane is a top in his relationship with his boyfriend, right? He's bigger than his boyfriend. He's clearly domineering. His boyfriend basically looks like a twink. I mean, I think that's an accurate description. I'm not trying to talk down to anybody. He basically looks like a twink. I'm sure he's probably called him a twink multiple times. He's a cute little boy, cute little guy, cute little man, and Shane's this big guy, my size. Okay.
Oh, great. Do you think he wants people fully aware of that? Why are you saying these things? Why did you just bring that up? And yes, as this comment says, why are you dissecting a joke? He's clearly not being serious, is he? As if he would make fake drama with you on Big Brother. As if he cares about you in any single way. Oh my god. And this is ignoring Shane. Shane's boyfriend has nothing to do with anything. Why are you online describing their sexual relationship, calling him a twink and saying that he's submissive? Why? Do you think he wants people knowing that? You don't have these barriers that real people do. People that aren't robots, people that aren't sociopaths and narcissists. Christ!
Here's the thing. Big Brother, I don't know anything really about it. As far as I know, there's competitions and stuff. I would not choose Shane Dawson as somebody to be with me in Big Brother because I don't think Shane Dawson would win. I don't think Shane Dawson is a competitor. I think he is physically incapable of achieving many things. I've been through boot camp. I have passed special forces training tests, etc.
Oh, here we go, guys. Oh, for God's sake. No one wants to hear it. What are you even talking about? Big Brother isn't even. You don't need to go through boot camp to do well in Big Brother. What are you talking about? You're so arrogant, it's ridiculous. This isn't a competition, if you haven't noticed. This isn't a competition of, I'm better than Shane, because that's what it is for you, isn't it? You've got to this point where you are jealous. You are obviously jealous of how well Shane Dawson is doing at the minute. You're trying so hard to make him seem like a smaller person to you. You are the domineering one here, and not in a good way at all.
Shane Dawson, with his meat-loving self and his body the way it is, because he doesn't take care of himself, and this is not an opinion, this is like literally his own admission. Why would I pick someone like that to be my teammate?
Yeah, Shane Dawson, that fat loser. Yeah, I've been through boot camp. I'm a fucking man. I'm a manly man. He's just a little pussy bitch. Fuck off, mate.
Talking about me, and he'd be like, and then I would take him to a closed room and say, listen, bitch, first of all.
Nope. You said listen to me. If you took me into a closet, or wherever you took me, and you said, listen, bitch, I would be like, all right, you.
It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. Greg. It's a joke. It's a... Greg. Hello, Greg. Greg. Hello. Greg, anyone in there? It's a joke, Greg. Greg. It's a f***ing joke, mate. It's a f***ing joke, alright? Get over it. Okay, guys, so there's more to this video, but it follows a similar pattern. If you guys were interested in me doing more on this subject, I would happily do that. I remember someone commented recently saying that they would be interested in seeing me doing a collaboration with the Josh Show, and that's a wonderful idea. I very much like the Josh Show. He's a really interesting guy. He's very intelligent. He goes into a lot of depth into things, and that's wonderful. He puts a lot of time and effort into his videos. Very high quality stuff. Anyway, irrelevant. Let's move on. Okay guys, I'm sorry I've had to change over my cameras because my SLR is out of battery. Hope that's not an issue. Moving on now to my literally most hated person at the minute. I absolutely despise Jake Paul. I think he's a racist bully. I think he's a thug. I think he's unremorseful, arrogant, and a narcissist in every single way. This guy is trash. So, let's have a look at his apology to the Martinez twins.
What's up, everybody? I want to address the Martinez twins situation. And let me start off by saying, first of all, I'm so sorry to the Martinez twins. Nobody should ever feel bullied, and I truly apologize for not doing a better job as a leader and as a friend. Pure and simple, I owe you guys an apology. And we are in the business of pranking each other and creating video content around those pranks. However, it's obvious that with the language barrier between us, the twins weren't always fully aware of what was going on, and I should have done a better job of making sure they were fully informed about these pranks.
Absolute crap, my friend. The language barrier was not in any way the issue here. Yes, they had trouble understanding you, but what they understood about what you said was horrendous. Calling them racial slurs. Did you address that in the video? No, of course you didn't. Well done. I will give you a single well done for actually apologizing, but it is absolutely 100% disingenuous. You clearly have probably watched maybe 5 to 10 minutes of the Martinez twins video because all you talk about are the pranks, which happen to be at the start of the video. You could have done a lot better as a leader. You could have done a lot better as a friend. You really could. But don't go blaming this, saying that your business is in pranks and that there was just a simple language barrier. The language barrier didn't affect the fact that they could clearly see they were the only ones getting pranked, and constantly. If you're all in the business of pranking, why wasn't this happening to everyone? It doesn't take a genius to work out when you are consistently being ruthless to people that clearly are completely out of their comfort zone. They spoke to Nick Crompton about leaving the house. There is obvious issues there. There is no language barrier that is making that any more foggy.
We all do extreme stuff for our videos and prank each other and have fun and mess around and blah, blah, blah. However, I understand how this could have gotten lost in translation. And my original disappointment and reaction was based on the fact that we all assumed they were having fun and part of the pranking process and smiling and laughing. And
Jake, nothing was lost in translation. You bullied them. You bullied the crap out of them. It wasn't about informing them of what was going on. What were you going to say? Oh, by the way, guys, we're going to be pranking you every morning. We're not going to prank anyone else. It's just because you're foreign. Sorry, it's just... sorry, I can't hear what you're saying. Sorry, I don't understand you. Sorry. Shut the f*** up, man. What a stupid response to this. They made it fully clear in that video that this was nothing to do with them not understanding you guys, because there was nothing extra to explain.
I'm happy they took the time to share their feelings in the second video, which makes things clearer, but they never came to me or anyone and shared how they were feeling, which would have resolved the situation immediately.
Yeah, Jake, funnily enough, this was the exact same excuse you had for your neighbours. You said, well, why didn't they just come to us? They could have said something. They didn't have to. Just like the Martinez twins, it was not in any way their responsibility to come and talk to you about this. You should know fully well that you were clearly being a bully to them. And by the fact that you were calling them racial slurs by the end of this shows that you were fully aware of how much grief you were causing them. Don't be stupid. Don't think that we're stupid. Don't think the Martinez twins are stupid and will take your crap, because they didn't. It was in no way their responsibility to talk to you. How about the fact that they wanted to move out? How about the fact that you didn't let them leave? And so did your stupid, thick brain not understand this? Obviously not, because your stupid, thick brain doesn't understand much, does it?
However, I do understand that they were apprehensive and shy, and get why they didn't say anything. I just honestly wish they did, because I think it would have fixed the whole entire situation.
So you were aware of the fact that they were apprehensive and shy, so why didn't you say anything to them? Why didn't you say, is this okay? Why didn't you help them to understand you? You didn't do anything to help them learn your language. You in fact did the complete opposite and shunned them away from learning it. You pathetic piece of human. It wouldn't have fixed anything, Jake. You are literally only saying this so that you don't get a lot of hate, so that people think you might be slightly apologetic. But I can see through your crap. I know my fans can see through your crap as well. You are only saying that you're not... At this point, you're not even addressing the Martinez twins. You're just addressing the outside world to deflect hate from yourself. This is exactly what you did with the paparazzi, why you wouldn't let the Martinez twins leave, because you knew you would get a bad image from this. How pathetic.
I never meant to hurt the Martinez twins, and genuinely love them as brothers. I knew that they were special from the moment I met them. We really are like a family at Team 10.
Don't be so ridiculous. If you knew they were special, then why did you prank them more than anyone else? You just saw them as easy targets. That's all it was. You knew that because they were shy, because they were apprehensive, that you would be able to use them and abuse them, and that's exactly what you did. Now, there's more to this, and I'm going to be discussing it in future videos, so let's move on to see how the Martinez twins responded to this.
He said sorry. Wow. When we post our first video saying that we left Team 10, you and your whole team, all your team, start saying that we were lying, that we're liars. And then you guys made a lot of videos, like even your whole team and people outside the team made so much videos saying that we were lying, that he never bullied us.
So here we go. Again, Team 10 trying to cover up their crap, trying to make it seem to the public like they're decent people. Exactly what you did with the neighbours when you tried accusing them of murder. The fact that you're trying desperately to make it seem like they're liars is terrible. They're not the bad ones here, Jake. You are. You always have been.
And then the truth came out with our second video, 30 minutes video, saying all the stuff, and then everyone shut up. Like, they didn't say, oh, true. They didn't even apologize.
This is another good point. Even though you were pranking them, you never apologized. You were never nice about the process of pranking them. So you're talking absolute crap. And they can see straight through that, which is wonderful. And bless their hearts. They were grateful for you apologizing. But this is the thing. No, you've all shut up, quite rightly. You have all shut up. You've all been quiet because you know how true this is. That was a 30-minute video going into huge amount of depth with video evidence to back it up. But the real problem here, Jake, is that you only addressed the pranks. And I'm sorry, but that just shows how guilty you are, because you completely ignored the real problems. What about the money that you've robbed off them? What about the racial comments? You've just skipped all of that because you know you've done it and you know you're a cunt. A f***ing cunt. So, that does it for my weekly window today. God damn, I just can't make short videos. I really wanted this video to be around 12 minutes, but considering it's a weekly window video and I do like to have several different subjects, hopefully you've got decent amount of insight into each of these things. If you want me to do more on any of these subjects, please let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed today, please do ram that like button and subscribe if you want to help support me and my channel. Again, thank you so much guys for helping me to reach 100,000 views. It's pretty incredible. Now the next thing is, can we make it to 2,000 subs by Christmas? Very unlikely, but let's give it a shot. Thank you so much guys. I will see you in the next one.